Welcome, Scorpio, to your weekly love reading for June 4th to the 10th of 2018. So, let's look into the overall energy and theme for you. The overall energy and theme for Scorpio in love. June 4th to the 10th. Overall energy and theme for Scorpio. So you do have the Knight of Swords, and this is aggression. A lot of you could be dealing with two situations. An aspect of yourself and maybe another aspect of yourself for somebody else. Now, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but arguments, disputes, moving too quickly to get out of a certain arrangement, or moving too quickly to get into a certain arrangement, and you're needing to calm down. You might be very aggressive about something or someone that you really don't like, something that you just had enough of and you want some kind of change. So this tells you not to run into battle, not to move too quickly. And I feel for a lot of you, it's in a good sense if you are gathering up your motivation to be strong, and if you feel like you don't need to back down to, anybody that's, an enemy, or somebody that's, bringing fear tactics, trying to manipulate you into something. That tells you to, fight back, or not, not to be bullied or manipulated into something that you don't want to do, or something that you don't want to accept. All right. Now, the energy of person coming towards you, Scorpio. Energy of person coming towards you. They're stressed, all right? They're holding on to you, maybe very aggressively, and you could be dealing with that Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or someone else that's like, open up, stay, don't go, kind of thing, trying to get you to do what they want you to do. Others of you, if you're trying to open up to someone else and they're not ready, just because they're not even looking at you or able to, because they're holding on to a marriage or a relationship, or some kind of stress where there's might be guilt from something that you've done to them, or vice versa, something very heavy. So they could either be working a lot or dealing with a very stressful relationship matter from the past, or something that they're currently dealing with. All right. Now, what is your response? Your response, Scorpio? You are letting go. All right, you're trying to do your best to free yourself from maybe any financial dependency. If you're staying in a relationship because of financial security, or someone else is relying on you, you're setting them free from you, and vice versa, so that you're not really holding on emotionally or holding back. So I feel like you are trying to do your best to decide on when the right time is to address a certain matter, to say that, I'm not really in this anymore, or to say that you are still in it, just depending on how you might float, in what direction you might be. So I feel like you are just letting go of some things that you might not be able to control right now. And your advice, Scorpio, your advice for June 4th to 10th. You got the Queen of Cups, and this is a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but this is the energy of using your intuition to focus on what is really in your heart. What do you truly feel? Have you had enough of something? Is something worth giving it another shot, or has it had its day? So it just depends on how that might go for you, and who you might be thinking about, your dreams, the clarity that might be there. And sometimes I see this as something that comes to me. If you're having dreams about conflict constantly, it tells you that your romantic partner, love interest, could be dealing with something that's very heavy, and that has a lot of drama behind it that you can't really see because they're not telling you, and they don't want to get you involved in a conflict. That could be something that's there. That's something that just came to me. All right. And the outcome for Scorpio for June 4th to the 10th. The outcome. And you're releasing yourself. You're breaking free from being held hostage with a certain thought, a certain belief, or a restriction, and I feel like you're working through it slowly but surely. You might not be able to break free completely this week, but you are getting away from something. And let's see why. Let's see. Clarify. See Romance Angels messages for Scorpio for June 4th to the 10th. Scorpio. Codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Let's clarify codependency. Money. All right, so money issues might be part of what needs to change between you and your romantic partner. Your partner has issues with saving, working for themselves, or they just want to, spend and splurge, and they don't really take care of responsibilities. This could be your energy as well. There's no kind of stability that is there. So A lot of you might be holding on tightly to a marriage or relationship because you feel like your partner is going to, take care of you, whatever it might be, or vice versa. That could be some of the issue. And let's clarify one more time. Clarify codependency, Scorpio. Whoa. And we have, well, the stars in reverse. Clearly, that's usually when you want something to change and it's not really happening just yet, and that can be very stressful. So one more card for Scorpio. Clarify codependency, Scorpio. In the Knight of Wands, are you dependent on another person for sexual reasons? Is that the reason why you might still be there? Because of some stress that deals with a sexual matter? It could be many different things, and it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that might be there in and out of your life. It could be sexual addictions and attraction. It could be porn. It could be different things where it's very unhealthy. So be mindful of the reasons why you stay in a relationship and ask yourself, is it love? If the love is still there, or is this just a physical attraction and no progress is really made? Those are some things that you'll be asking yourself this week, I feel. And I do hope that the messages did help out in some way. So lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best, and make sure to go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for your energy, as these are general. All right, so have a good one.